Also in Consumer View today, we're talking about CAFE, which is the abbreviation for Corporate Average Fuel Economy. Joining us now, automotive expert Casey Jordan here to explain what CAFE is. I thought this was a quaint little place you sit outside. Right?
Not exactly.
No. Seriously, what is CAFE?
CAFE stands for Corporate Average Fuel Economy, and that's a government standard that manufacturers are targeted to hit with all the vehicles that they sell on the market. Not necessarily the vehicles that they have on the market, but the number of vehicles that they sell. The average fuel economy has to hit a certain standard.
And who regulates this and makes sure that that is indeed that they're hitting their mark?
Well, Congress and the President set the number of what the fuel economy numbers should be, and then it's regulated by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. They write all the law about it, and the EPA monitors our vehicles to make sure that what kind of fuel economy that we're actually getting.
It's an interesting concept, but where did it originate from? I know you were giving me personally a little history on the beginnings of CAFE.
Well, CAFE originated back in 1975 as a reaction to the Arab oil embargo crisis, when we didn't have any standards for fuel economy, and we needed to realize how are we going to kind of get better gas mileage in our vehicles and get our dependence off foreign oil.
And I think the average consumer is wondering, when we do increase our fuel efficiency, does that mean our vehicles are going to cost more to make them more fuel efficient? It's a price we pay later for what the savings we have now?
Exactly. That is one of the things about CAFE, and why people, automakers, oppose regulations like this is because it costs more to make a vehicle more fuel efficient. When you take a Chevy Malibu, which has an average combined fuel economy rating of 22 miles per gallon, a 5% increase takes it to 23 miles per gallon. If that technology to increase that 5% is $200, it's more expensive for the vehicle, but the payoff is 10 years of driving that Chevy Malibu, you have a savings of $1,200 to $1,700 depending on the price of gas.
I would assume ultimately the goal is really to cut our dependence though on foreign oil, so over the long run it's a good thing.
It's a good thing, but it will cost you a little bit more when you buy that vehicle.
And I was going to ask, what's the impact to consumers? Is that it?
The impact to consumers really is you pay a higher transaction price to purchase your vehicle, but you have to remember over the 10-year to 15-year period you own your vehicle, you're going to get that money back.
Okay. Finally, where can consumers get a little bit more information about this if they want to check to see what the CAFE is and how it's changing? What would you recommend?
There's two websites. The first website is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website. Okay. That'll give you all the rules on CAFE and what the upcoming changes are. Then you can always check the EPA fuel economy website to find out what car is getting the best gas mileage and what your annual fuel cost will be.
All right, automotive expert Casey Jordan, thanks so much. And as always, every Monday, thanks for being here. If you have a question for Casey, you can email those questions at casey@kview.com.